Okay, so yesterday we discussed about list, right? Okay, I will give an assignment today and then we'll go for set. Assignment is first one is same whatever we discussed like this, it is execute this one as well. Create a wrapper class that is contact info with first name, comma, last name, comma, phone number, lead source. Okay, as a data members. Next requirement is so create a list of contact info that is the wrapper object and create the following data and add to the list. Okay, so what are the data? First name, last name, phone number, lead source. Okay, first name is Sam, last name is K, phone number 123456, and the lead source equal to email, and also Ram. Yes, we can give phone number and lead source equal to web, and also we can create something Kiran M, phone number you can add something, and we can create email only. 3 records you can create. If you want you can create more as well. Finally, create a list of contact and take one by one record from wrapper list object and add to the contact list. So finally create create contact data into Salesforce. That's it. This is the assignment for yesterday's requirement. Okay, first go through my requirement whatever we discussed in class, so that same steps we have to follow. Just I think naming conventions only it will different. Yesterday we are using account info, now we are using contact info. Yesterday we are using 3 fields, now we are using 4 fields, and the contact object we are going to insert. Contact object, these fields are already existed. All fields are standard fields only. First name, last name, phone number, lead source. Okay, if you want to use first name or F name or something, whatever you require, you can use it here. Wrapper object, you can declare any values. Same as a Salesforce existing label name. No, not required. We can mention whatever label name it is required. But finally, this field, which field we are going to map with the contact object, that you have to use API name. Okay, right. So next one is set. Yesterday we discussed list. Now we are going to discuss about set. What is set in collections? Means set is nothing but set is unordered data. Unordered data. Unordered data means it is not following index. It is not following index. But list is following index, but set is not following index value. So that is the reason it is not an order of data. It is unorder of data. And also set is not allowing duplicate values. And also here set is collection of similar data type. Similar data types. It's kind of array. What is array? Array is nothing but you can collect similar data type, not for different data type. As of now, we discussed here, right? So yesterday example in wrapper object, why you are going to declare? Whenever using wrapper object, you can store different data types into the list. List is allowing different data types as well as duplicate values. But set is not allowing duplicate value as well as it is not allowing different data type. We can use always, we can pass the similar data type. Either it is a primitive data type or a subject data type, whatever it is maybe. Okay, this one. Now, what is the set syntax? Same story. Syntax is set data type, and set name. Okay, this one. Example, set string value. So str set, like this. If you want to use set id, account IDs, like this. Okay, this is the syntax for set. Now, what is the initialization? Set initialization is, let's see one example. So otherwise I'm going to discuss here only. Set data type and set name, that is variable name, new set data type, like this. So previously we are using list, right? Instead of list we have to use set. Syntax is almost same for set and list. You have to replace with list, as a set is nothing but a set syntax. Okay, so let's see the methods. Same, what are the methods we are going to use? So here also in set also we are using add method. Already list we discussed, right? Add method we are going to use, and also here we are going to use add all method, and also here we are going to use clear method. Same whatever using set method, say list method, same here also we are using remove method, remove element. Or if you want to remove all, we can use remove all. And also here we can use contains method, and also we can use size method. Okay, so this is whatever we are using list, same methods it is supported for set as well. Let's see one example here. Example, go to Salesforce, open developer console. We'll see whether index is following or not. Whatever points I have mentioned, I will explain practically now. Open anonymous window, expand the anonymous window. Now remove the data. Now what is that? Set example, right? Set example. Okay. Now here, what is that? So set, I'm going to declare string value. Otherwise, if you want integer, we can use integer value. Okay. Set int equal to new set of integer value. If you want to add integer value like this, yes, we can add same like set 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma again 1 comma 4 comma 5, like this we can add. And do you want to add another values by using add method? Yes, we can add for above set as well. How to add? Set dot add method that is value is 234. Why? Because it is an integer, right? Integer without using any single quote. If you are using single quote, that should be as a string, not for integer. Okay, if you want to add one more value, set add. If you want to add 435 something, we can add it. Same story. So now we are using add method, right? Now how to check the data? System.debug, system.debug. Set values are we can use. Simply we can call here, pass this variable here. Okay, like this. And if you want to check any output of the size, how many values are added into the set, then simply we can call dot size. Okay, like this we can add. And here set count is. Okay, count is, like this. Like this you can add the set value, size, and what are the values. Let's see whether it is followed index or not, index or not, whether it is displayed order of data or not. Just execute now. Simply click on debug only. Now go to here. Total how many values are there? See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 values are there. But here the set count is 7 only. Why? Because here we are declared same value for 2 times. 1. So set is not allowing duplicate. So that is the reason set ignore the last data and it is considered latest data. Which data set is considered? If it is a set is having duplicate data, then whatever data, latest data created by user, that data set it will consider. Okay, so now this point is clear, hope. So set is not allowing duplicate data. Okay, and also here one more thing is, it is not order of data. See, suppose if you want to put first value, suppose I am going to print first value. What is the first value? Simply, how we are going to put first value? We need to pass the index, right? Simply we can pass the index value. Okay, let's execute now whether it is executing or not. See, it is getting error. Line number 8, we are getting expression must be list type. So if it is a list type, then only index is allowing. If it is a set, if it is a type is set, the data type is set, then it is not allowing for index value. So it is not counted for order of data. So it will store wherever it is required. Okay, so that is nothing but a, that is nothing but a set. See, now I explained like it is considered latest data, but it is displayed as a first value is 1. Again 2, 3, 4, 5, the value order is changed, right? So that is the reason set is nothing but a unorder of data, and it is not following by index. Whenever you want to check the index, you have to convert set as a list value. Okay, so you have to think about the based on requirement. If you want unique data, if you want unique data to validate, you can declare as a set. If you want to allow duplicate data, or maybe if you want to get the one by one data based on order, then we can use for list type. Okay, hope you're clear what is set and what is list. Any questions here? Clear? Clear now. Most of the time in real time, okay, someone is unmuted. Yeah, tell me.
Nothing, sir. It's clear.
Yeah. So most of the time, set is using to store record IDs. Record IDs. So what are the record IDs we are going to use? So how to use record IDs or how to store record IDs into the set? That I will tell you. I will show you one example. Okay. But still SQL queries are not discussed, right? But don't worry of that. So let's see. Now, what I am going to explain, go to the contact records. Total, how many contact records we have here? Total 37 contacts we have. In that 37 contacts, so few of the contacts are assigned to same account, right? Let's see. I will show you the example for set. First, what I am going to do, I am going to fetch all the contacts, list of contact, understand step by step. Contacts, contacts equal to select ID. I'm going to fetch account ID as well. Account ID, name from contact. So now we can print the size of the contact. System.debug, system.debug, total contacts. Total contacts are. Okay. Now what is that? Contacts dot size. Okay. Just print how many records are there. Okay, first step, this SQL query will discuss later after completing collections. Okay, click on execute now. So here, click on debug only. Click on debug. Total, how many contacts are there? 37. See here also we have a 37 contacts. So by using SQL query, we can read the data from the database. After from which table we are going to read, the table name you have to mention, object name, and what are the fields it is required. Inside select from query, we have to mention column names step by step, one by one. Okay. Now, so now you know total contacts are, total how many contacts are there? So 37 contacts. Okay. In the 37 contacts, how many account IDs we have? How many account IDs we need to add? So let's see, some contacts are having same account, right? Means same account having multiple contacts. If we are using list, what will happen? See, let's see. List of ID, account IDs equal to new list of ID. Okay, this one. So how to add IDs to list? How to add? Here we have multiple contacts, right? Directly we can add? No, it's not possible. How to add one by one record? You know already, for loop. What is the object name? Which object data is contained? Contact object. And variable you can use any variable. And what are which variable having data? Contacts. What is the list variable name? Contacts. Okay, this is the list of data. S object variable name. Now what we need to do? Account ID dot add which ID we need to add? Contact dot account ID. That's it. Why we are using in this contact having multiple fields? ID we have, account ID we have, name we have. Now what we need to do? We have to print this value. Let's see list is allowing which data. System.debug, system.debug, accounts, number of accounts, number of accounts, number of accounts. What is that? Accounts ID, account ID dot size. Okay, let's execute now. So if we execute, total how many accounts we have? 37 accounts. This is correct? Wrong. So if you want to use account ID from contact table, maybe one account having more than one contact. Now we need to consider only for one account ID. Instead of considering duplicate account IDs, if we are considering duplicate account IDs, sometimes code is not executed as per requirement. Otherwise, code is executing multiple times. If the code is executing multiple times, if the IDs are contained duplicate, then what will happen? Maybe the performance will increase, or maybe it will hit the governor limits. Then what is the how to avoid the account IDs, duplicate IDs? How to avoid duplicate IDs? Let's see. Simply what we have to do? We have to convert list as a ID. ID is similar data type, right? We are storing only ID. We are not storing any data. So now ACC ID equal to new set of ID. Simply what we need to do? ACC ID. Here also we are using add method, right? ACC ID dot add con dot account ID. Okay, let's print this one again. Let's print this one. So what is that? We need to replace account ID here. Okay, number of accounts using set, number of accounts using list. Okay, let's execute now. Execute now. What I did now, just simply I'm going to declare one more set value, and I'm going to add account IDs to this set. Let's see whether this set is written 37 records or how many records. Let's see. Click on execute now. Just you can click on debug only. See now how many accounts are there. So how many accounts is there? Is a 27. In list is returning 37 because of 10 accounts are having duplicate ID in this list. Now when you're using set, automatically the duplicate IDs are removed. This is our real time we are going to use. So always we are storing parent ID. Now parent ID is account ID, right, in contact table. Whenever you are storing parent ID into the variable, whenever you write the code from child to parent, or from child you want to store the parent ID in code, always we have to use set. Why? Because one parent having multiple childs, maybe if you have multiple childs, you have, if you instead of using set, whenever using list, maybe it will allow duplicate data. Whenever allowing duplicate data, the code is running multiple times. Sometimes it will hit the governor limits. So better practice is whenever you are storing the parent ID, always you have to use set value, so that set is not allowing duplicate data and it is executing as expected based on the requirement. Hope you clear why go for the set in real time. Most of the time we are using, to avoid duplicate, we are using set only. Okay, so in going forward you can understand more about set and list whenever we discuss about real time examples. Okay, right, clear this example? Any difficulties? Except SQL query, This one anyway we will discuss in detail in later once collections are completed. Then remaining functionalities already we discussed. Okay, clear this one? Yes or no? Assignment is fetch all opportunity data from opportunity object with account ID and store account ID into set variable. Okay, and then check the output. Check the output of the list. Okay, so if you want to query here, then I'm going to provide query list of opportunity. Okay, opportunity list equal to select query id comma name comma if you want account id. Why we are using account id? This is the standard table. Already we have a relation between account and opportunity. Account is the parent, opportunity is the child. Use this query and the remaining code you have to return and check the output. Okay, instead of account, instead of contact, you have to replace with opportunity and check the size of the set value. Okay, can you do this? Hmm? Right, any questions about set? This is about set. If you want more examples for each and every method, then you have to use for Salesforce document. Yesterday already I provided, right? Same document in right side content, it is having set related nodes. Okay, by using set related nodes, you can practice whatever methods are there in this document. Right. Next one is map. What is map? Okay. Just now we discussed, right? List and set is the two different collections and having two different types of properties. Set is not allowing duplicate value. List is not allowing. List is allowing duplicate data. So opposite of list properties are nothing but a set properties. But instead of using list and set separately, is there any possibility to get the based on unique data to any duplicate data, or based on ID we want to fetch the data? How to fetch the data? Set is always having only one value, that is the record ID. If you want other than record ID value, or if you want other than values other than record ID, any name field or phone field or something, again based on that set variable, you have to fetch the data by using list. Why? Because list is allowing different data types or objects, it is allowing. Set is not allowing. So you have to declare ID as a set first, and based on the set you have to store into the list value. Instead of declaring set and list separately, is there any possibility to avoid the code for writing multiple lines? Then we have to use the map. Okay, let's see how to use map. Okay, right. Now here map is nothing but it is a key value pair. Key value pair. Okay, so here key is unique. Key is unique and sorry, not spelling mistake. Key and value is allowing duplicate data. Duplicate data. Okay, here and also we can search we can search we can search data based on key value. Based on key value, let's see how to search the data based on key value. Okay, let's see what is the syntax here. Simply map is nothing but a key value pair. Map is contain key comma value. Okay, what is the syntax? Syntax is nothing but map of okay, key comma value and map name. Okay, and here map key we can use data type, key also we can use data type, and value also we can use data type. Which type of data we need to use, that we have to think. Okay, based on the requirement and map name. Okay, so this is the data type. Example is map of id comma account object. Now account map value like this. Or if you want to store map of string comma or maybe integer comma string, that also it is possible. So str map. Okay, like this we can use for map is nothing but a key comma value. Key also data type only, value also it is data type. Okay, so here map id comma account or account comma account or whatever you want, you can store into the map. Let's see now how to initialize that map. Initialization map is map data type comma data type and map name equal to new same story. Copy this value and paste. Okay, like this. And if you want to put any example, map string comma, so str map equal to new map string comma string. Okay, like this we can use. So this is something like initialization of the map. Okay, so coming to map methods, add method only it is supported for list and set, but how to add values into the map? Add method it is not supported to map is not supported for add method. Then how to add the values into the map? We have list of values, key comma value pair, but I want to store the data into the map. What method we are going to use? That is something like a put method. Put is nothing but the syntax is key comma value. That is the put method. Okay, so if you want to get the data, from the map, then how to get the data? So we have a map, one more method called get of key value. Okay, like this. Based on get of key, we can get the value of the map if you want. Okay, so and also we have one more method, that is something like key set. Sorry, that is key set. Key set means if you want to print all the keys, only I want keys, then we can use for key set method. Okay, if you want only values, then we can use for values. So map is contain key comma value, right? I want only for key values, key data. I don't want values. Then we can use for key set variable. If you want only for values, I don't want key, then we can use for values. I'll show you example. Don't worry. Okay, and also here we can use contains key. This is also one method keep on we are using, and also we are using clear method. This is a common method for all the collection, and also we are using size method. Okay, let's see one example, simple example for map. Go to here, close all the tab. Now remove this data. Right, go to here, declare the map example. What is that? Map example. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to declare map integer comma string I'm going to use. Okay, std map, maybe student map something equal to new map of what is that? Key as a integer comma value is string value. Okay, like this we can use. Okay, this is how we can use the data. Okay, now what we need to do? So now we need to add the value into the map. Which method we are using? We are using for put method. Okay, always you have to use upper camel letter. Copy this one and paste it dot. Which method we are using? Put method. What is the put syntax? Key comma value. What is the key here? Integer. I'm going to use 1 comma. What is the string value? I'm going to use ram. Okay, if you want to add multiple values, we can add multiple values like this. Like this we can add multiple values. So if you want to change 2, and again I want to change 3 and 4, 4 and 5. I added duplicate value. Why? Because let's see key is allowing duplicate data or not. Okay, and I'm going to use ram1, and this is the string, right? This is the string. Okay, always we have to use the string value. Okay, so this is also string, and this is ram2 value, and this is also string, and this is ram3. Again, I'm going to use ram2. Let's see whether value is allowing duplicate data, and again this is ram4, and I'm going to use ram5. Okay, 5. So let's see which data it is allowing duplicate. I mentioned like key is allowing, key is not is a unique, it is not allowing duplicate, but value is allowing duplicate data. Let's print this map first. How to print the map? First one is we can check the map size. System.debug map size is, okay, map size is. Let's see what is the map size. How to get std map variable dot size value. Okay, this is. And also if you want to only for key values, or if you want to only map data, how it is showing, system.debug map data is, okay, map data is, then we can use std map. Let's print this value. Simply you can print this value. Execute now. We don't have any error. Click on debug only. This is our map output, it will show. What is total map record? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But what is the size of the map? 5 only. Why it is not allowing sixth value? Because of key is contain duplicate data. It is not allowing duplicate data. Key always it is a same as set property. Value it is always same as list property. Okay. Which value it is considered as a key? If it is a duplicate, latest value is latest value, right? See now what is the key? First value is having ram3. Ram3 is the latest value, ram1 is the old value. It is automatically it is ignored. Okay, and also you can see here ram3, ram2, ram2. 2 value is ram2, 3 value is ram2. 2 is ram2, and key 3 also ram2. Value is having duplicate data, but key is unique. Why it is allowing duplicate data means always key is the primary one. Based on key only we can get the data, right? Anyway, already key is not allowing duplicate data. So key is always unique. The related value also it is unique only. Okay, unique. So this is how we can show the data. See, always key map is contain the data is key comma value. Key is one, the related value. Okay, if you want to print all the keys, I want all the keys, then what we need to do, we have a method called system.debug map key data. Key data is, okay, like this. So what is that? std map dot key set. Just simply we can use key set method. Okay, simply we can use key set method here. Suppose you want to only for values. If you want to only for values, then system.debug map values are, values are. So what are the values? std map dot values. That's it. Okay, suppose if you want to get, the value based on the key, I want to get only for particular key as a fifth value. How to get that? Just simply system.debug map fifth key value. Simply I can say that. Now go to here. How we are going to mention? std map dot get of 5. That's it. So you can mention the variable called a key variable. Automatically the related value it is print. Let's see, we'll execute this one. How it will be. Click on execute now. It is executing without any error. Now go to debug only. Check one by one output. What is the first output? What is the total map size? 5. It is executed as expected. What is the total map? Key comma variable it is having. What are the only keys I'm going to print? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, only keys are printed.
And if you want only values, std map dot values. See, we are fetching only values. And what is the fifth value? What is the fifth key value? RAM5. See, it is written RAM5. This is how we can use for map methods in real time. Okay, so hope you clear what is map and how to store the data into the map by using put method, and how to store the data, how to get the data from map by using get method, and how to get only keys, how to get only values. Okay, clear now? Any questions here? Clear? Okay. So generally, so if you go to here, suppose if you want to fetch data by using map, let's see map of id comma account. Okay, account map account data. Okay, account map equal to, can you use SQL query directly? Let's see, select id comma name from account. Can you use directly like this? Let's execute now. See, it is not executed directly. Okay, so map directly, it is not executed like this. You have to create a new instance and then execute the query. Let's see, that is also it is possible. New map id comma account. Okay, so in this id comma account, just simply we can pass query inside this. Let's see whether it is allowing. Let's see, execute now. So line number 1, you can remove this one. Maybe it is not allowing, I think so. No. Line number map id comma account, id comma account. We can use any capital letter or something. It is allowing. Let's see. Because of it is not allowing like this. Just I'm going to show you. In case allowing or which error it is getting. Execute now. See, now it is executing. Okay. So if you want to print the data, just simply you can print the data. System.debug, system.debug, map data keys. Okay, map data keys. Now click on account map here. This is a subject, guys. Okay, just execute now. Now we can execute. Let's see what is output. See now, map. What is the map here? What is the key value? Account ID. Account ID. What is the data here? See account and remaining account name. It is coming. If you go to here, see first record is account, that account ID comma name. Second record account name. Third record account key. This is how we can print the data. So suppose if you want map size, system.debug map size is same. S object how we are going to use. This is how we are going to use account map dot size data. Okay, size data. This is how we have to use. Okay, maybe from parent. Okay, from child, do you want to add parent data into the map? How to add the map? Okay, just execute this one. If you want all the key IDs, you can get the IDs. If you want all the values, that you can try later. Go to here, debug. See, total 53 accounts are there. If you go to account table, click on all accounts. See, total 53 accounts are there, right? See now, total account size is 53. So now 53 accounts are stored into the map. So this is how we can store directly object data into the map. Okay. Suppose I have a child data. I want to store that from child. I want to store the parent information into the map. How to store the data? Example, understand clearly. Example, fetch all contact data along with the parent, along with account information, and store into account map. Account map. map. Okay, so let's see how to store the data. Previous example, what we are doing in this previous example, if you go to set example, what I'm doing, I'm fetching the contact data, copy same thing, contact data, and also here I'm passing the data to list, set and list, right? So list is having account information, set is having account ID, but I want to store ID as a map of ID as a account ID and name as a string value. String account name as a value. Let's see how to add this one. Copy this query, same query. Here I'm going to use account dot name. This is how we can use for account dot name parent value. Okay, let's see how to add the data. First, what we need to do, declare the map. Map ID comma string. What is the string here? Account name. Account name always it should be string, right? Now account map. Okay, equal to new map of ID comma. Just I'm telling one example. Later we'll discuss more examples. Okay, just understand the map as much as possible because of map is very important. Now I have declared empty map here. Okay, now I want to get the data from this list. This is the child data, and I want to add this from child. Whatever parent data we have into the child, that we need to add into the map. How to add the data? Same story for contacts. Contact con, where is the list variable? Contacts. In this list is having both account name and account ID. Now I want to add to the map, account map. Which method we need to add here? How to add the data into the map? Add method or put method? We have to use for put method. What is the put method syntax? Key as nothing but a account ID. What is key? Contact dot account ID. Account ID comma, what is the value? What is the value? Contact dot account dot name. That's it. Just you can print this value. So key as a ID, we are storing from child object, we are fetching parent ID and storing here, and string as a account name, then contact dot account dot name. Okay, and that contact variable account object dot name, this is the merge field. Okay, let's see now we can print this map. Okay, what is the map size? Same map data we are going to print here. Okay, just replace account map here, and also here you can replace account map data. Okay, now I'm executing this piece of line. Click on execute now. It is executing without any error. Go to the debug only. See total how many records we are getting? 27 records. Out of 37 we are getting 27. Why? Because ID is not allowing duplicate data. So we are storing unique data. And see here map data. Some of the IDs are null. Why? Because that is the duplicate one. Remaining see here ID name ID, name, ID, name. If you check the debug here, so each debug having ID comma name value. Name is nothing but a string we are storing as a account name. This is how we can use map in real time. Okay, if you want to store the data from child to parent, then we can use for the map. Okay, and also if you want to directly, we can get the query data you want to store into the map, then directly we can use map query like this. Anything is possible. Okay, right. If you have any difficulties, don't worry, we can discuss more examples going forward so that you can understand more. Okay, right. Actually I'm having some throat pain. Okay, I'll continue on next class. Okay, this is enough for today. Map will discuss one example, same like how we are going to create wrapper class and all. We'll discuss one example for map. Once it is completed, then we'll go for the SOQL query. Okay, right. Clear today's topic? Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Happy weekend to all. So we'll see you on Monday. Anyone have any queries yesterday's class? Okay, don't have any queries, then we'll wind up the class. So happy weekend to all. We'll see you on Monday.